is going on, friends and fam? We're here early Sunday night, a 7 p.m. show, day 965 in a row. I hope you're here with me. We're going to get into it like we do every day. Subscribe, ding the bell. See you in a minute.
When the wind starts blowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way. And I'll keep waiting until we find that day. Yeah, I bet I'll keep saying, I'll keep playing. Oh, until you meet us one day. Hey. Time to stop the hate. Stop the hate. Let's stop the hate, hey, yeah. It might be late, but let's stop the hate.
It's Sunday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. Looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 965 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show, and we're going to get into it, just like we do every single night, but we are on early tonight, and I'm kind of excited about that, because honestly, every time we go on, it's 10:30, and most people are asleep, right? I mean, everybody's kind of getting ready for bed at that point. I'm then amplifying this world up with straight positivity. So if you aren't able to meet me on these live shows nightly, I hope you wake up the following day and push play, because it will elevate you to a level you need to get into this negative world. I just want to quickly share with you, this has never happened to me before. I've been live for 965 in a row. YouTube pulled one of my videos. I got a notification. This is the craziest thing. I opened it up and it says, "We removed one of your videos for violating our guidelines." Excuse me? Apparently, if you even mention the word CVID, if you even mention like some of the things that people are saying could work with it, if you say that the V is bad, anything at all, they will erase you from their platform. Yeah, even if you're just trying to ask questions because you're curious, because you're concerned, they will erase you from their platform. So they pulled down my show, and I realized it's the episode I said, "Do you trust your G? Do you trust the people who run the world for your world? Do you trust them?" And they pulled that episode. You can no longer find it. It is no longer available. It's gone forever from YouTube. Now I could go in there and like plead a case against this, but I really don't know what I said that night. I know I've got a little, my rant was a little passionate. I did mention fraud, she, and all these other things, so I don't want to get involved. I'm just going to stay away from it, but it proves to me that this thing is so big, you can't even question things. You're not even allowed to question anything. Believe what they say, or else you are censored forever. You're pulled off the platform. So it's very frustrating to see that. I've never had a strike. I didn't get a strike for it, thank God. They said this is the first time you've ever done this, so we're pulling your video, but next time this happens, you can't go live for a week, you can't post for a week. Literally, they're going to boot me off the platform for a full week if I do anything again. So we're going to stay away from it. I am a little concerned because all my songs, my songs are songs. I can't not write a content because of these freaking Nazis. But it's weird. It's a very weird thing because songs are songs. You can't censor someone for songs. Can you? I don't know. But they're proving a lot of things to be not factual in 2021. Like you have a right to speak and free speech. You really don't. You really don't. Unfortunately, you have to speak about the things they want you to talk about, and if you don't, you're in trouble. It's weird, but that's the world we live in today, and it's amazing. 70 years after the last time this happened, it's happening all over. It's all about control. Give me a woohoo, I can use it right now. Woohoo! Zabrowski! You brought me up a level, buddy! Zabrosk! I'll tell you what, Zabrosk. I was feeling down. I was upset. Thinking about they took one of my shows off the platform. I'm like, how dare they do that? And then Zabrowski comes through with a woo-hoo. Yeah, all of a sudden, the negativity, all that stuff is gone. We got a Zabrowski woo-hoo. Guys, when you have a Zabrowski woo-hoo, life just gets crazy, really. Bottom line. So tonight, 10 o'clock, I think we're going to end it at this one because I uploaded I uploaded Hammerlin Jamison as well. That's ready to go for tomorrow. I was like, do I do Jamison today? Do we do Spider Mark today? Do we do Doppler, which I haven't even edited yet? But I think while I push play on something, I could probably edit that and then drop it as well at 8 if you wanted it. But I think we're going to stick with Spider Mark. The Spider Mark bit was so good yesterday. And I don't know if you guys realize this, but I had 4 comedy bits yesterday. We started off with Hammerlin Jamison, and he was just a mess. And then we did Dr. Wayne Doppler with a hurricane report, which was very interesting. I don't even know what I said because I haven't watched it. And then, this was crazy, Christopher Walken playing Dick Facce. Yeah, so I was here, right, with Sonny the Fists, but instead of being like, "Hi, Sonny, what are you doing?" I was like, "Wow, Sonny, you there, stupid fists. It's crazy." And we did a whole bit as Christopher Walken as Dick Facce. I really think that may have to be like a comedy show. Like one of the comedy shows was that like Dick Facce's taking a breather. He's like taking a break. He's like, he can't be bothered, like you can't bother the Facce, so we had to find a replacement. So they put the casting out, New York, LA, Miami, like they're all out there. Everyone wants the part. Everybody wants to play Facce. They hired Christopher Walken. Wow. Down in the Bronx. I'm here in my Tidal. Ooh, give me a biscuit. An espresso. And the double. Wow. You can't not bring me a double espresso. We need to be scout. Yep. That's Christopher Walken for you. Just so you know. So we had 3 things. Christopher Walken as Facce. Oh my God, 4 things, guys. Because then we wrote a new song, which I just dropped a little while ago, called A Hurricane's Coming Tonight. And then we did Spider Mark. So we did 4 comedy bits last night, and we wrote a new song. It was such a good show. I'm going to release yesterday's show as a podcast. But honestly, guys, the rants at the beginning of these shows have been so good lately. Yesterday's rant was top 10. I don't know because I never watch them, but it was such a good rant. I was watching back and I was like, holy cow, I need to do something with this. I need to drop this for the world. The world needs some more love and light. And these rants seem to touch on that. No, Phil, no, I did not sing Crabs for Christmas yet. That it will be the 4th track on the Christmas album. You guys know track 4 is like the cleanup. When you're in track 4, you are the hottest track on the album, the Crabs for Christmas. If you can't get a Crabs for Christmas in the 4 slot on your next album, on the Christmas album, it's going to fail. It'll be a failure of an album. Like nobody ever heard it, bought it, anything. Because you put Crabs for Christmas at number 7. You can't put it at 7. Number 4, Crabs for Christmas. Phil knows you can't do a number 7 on a Crabs for Christmas. It's got to be in the 4 slot. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure if you Back to the Future Mark could tell you, but this is already written in stone. You can't change the future. It's already happened. You just haven't had it happen, but it already happened. I know. It's too much for you to understand. You're not from the future, like Back to the Future, Mark. If you were, you would get it. You'd be like, oh, yeah, 1 + 2. And you actually probably think that equals 2. Yeah, it doesn't. It's 3. 1 + 2 is 3. What are you doing? You don't even understand math. Anyway, look, sometimes you have to give people a lesson. And even if it's mathematics, you're talking about a 1 + a 1, and a 1 is a 3. It's not about but like whatever. Anyway, how's everybody doing out there? The French pretension. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a class for Christmas. So what do we do, a French class for Christmas? Oh, goodness. So, guys, I thought what I would do is come on early tonight, 7 o'clock Sunday night. We'll get into a little bit of music. We're going to jam out and connect. I don't have a new string for this guitar yet. It broke last night. So we're going to be playing clips tonight. We're going to be chatting, and maybe some comedy will come out. But it's going to be just a show. I'm coming out here just to make sure we have a chance to connect. I think this storm that I was supposed to get is not a storm. Right, Phil? Like, what happened? Like there's no storm, like where you're like, Now I know last night I was looking, it was like, it was going to hit maybe 45 minutes up from me, like hardcore up there. But then I don't even know if it hit. Like, did this thing just die before it even made landfall? Because I didn't see any wind at all. I'm thankful. Believe me, I don't want to complain. I'm just saying there was no wind, a little bit of rain. So we got so lucky because Scott Haney failed us. Yeah, Phil called it. We didn't get a storm. That's good though. I mean, it would have been great. It could have been a good story for Phil. Write a story about the big storm. But maybe the story is about how Scott Haney's the worst. And like, look, he did it again. He failed us again. Like, look, I'm giving you ideas, Phil. Just saying. Idea created by Renaissance Man. I'm just saying, like, you don't have to get credit. You don't have to give the credit, but if you do, I appreciate it. Just, if you go with the title, Haney's Blaney, if you do Haney's Blaney, that's mine. Like, that one's right there and trademarked. Yeah, Copyright Office. Oh, Phil Hall does it. Haney's Blaney. No, I'm sorry. You can't take Blaney. I made it up, and not even a real word. You took Blaney, and you're like, he's Blaney. He's so Blaney. Yeah, I know. He's so Blaney. But I did it. I took it. I trademarked Blaney. So you can't say Haney's Blaney. I'm sorry. You're not allowed to do it. You could just say, like, Haney's a baby or something. I don't know. But I'm just, I want to make sure that you can navigate the legal system. Like, you don't want to be in court over a Haney's Blaney situation. It's not a good situation to be in court over. You lose, a trademark. Oh, the court case of Haney's Blaney versus Phil Hall. Yeah, I know. It was a bad one. It was all over the news. Yeah, they were like, oh, Phil Hall did it again. He broke the rules. Phil had to go and fight the fact that he's never broken the rules. He's like, you are now tainting my career path here. Like, I've only done amazing things. Phil's just leveling up the whole time. Someone comes over and they do this thing called like, I'm going to try to see if I can sidewind the hall. You can't sidewind a hall, okay? Because people will look at the stats, look at the statistics, Phil Hall's been just dominating, and all of a sudden you're going to try to see if you can just do one of these, like a 1-2 Magoo. Sorry, you can't. In fact, they reached out to me for a comment. I said, I gave Phil Hall like full, approval to use Haney's Blaney. So, like, whatever. You guys can try to start a thing against the greatest writer of all time, but I'm going to put a stop to it. I gave him approval to use it. There you go. Here's the document. It's like they're always trying to bring a good guy down, like, no, you can't do that. So sometimes you need to, step up, shoot him an elbow in the fotch and say, no is no. You know what I mean? So whatever. Greatest writer of all time. I'm just saying, Phil, that's a quote you can use. You can actually put that one on your resume. Mark Pires, Renaissance Man, Phil Hall, greatest writer of all time. And underneath you could put by Menon. Because by Menon was also sponsoring the quote. Yeah. this whole Facce thing started because of By Menon. You guys know that? One day, like a year and a half ago. I mean, Facce came up years ago, my original character of Facce. But I was doing this whole thing where I was telling you guys, like when I was a kid, I always had this like weird comedy bit where I was like, one day I'm going to go and buy Menon. Yeah. You can't keep telling me every 5 minutes on the hour. Oh, make sure you get your speed stick. You're going to smell amazing. By Menon. Okay, I'm coming to freaking buy it. You've been taunting me 35 years to buy Menon. Well, I'm here today. I got a cashier's check in my hand. What's the fun? This is a down payment. Okay. I got more where this cashier's check came from. What's the total? What am I paying for By Menon? Excuse me? What do you mean it's not for sale? Hold on a minute. You've been saying to me for 38 years to buy Menon. Now you're going to tell me that's like, oh, sorry, we're not in the market anymore. You went from By Menon to, nah, we don't want to sell it. You can't taunt the nation and be like, here, why don't you buy Menon? And then when someone saves up every penny, someone puts every single nickel they ever made into an account so they could save up enough funds to buy Menon. And then you're going to say, I don't feel like selling Menon anymore. I called my lawyer. Listen, what are we doing with this situation here? I call that false advertising. I call that like Indian giving in a way. You know what I mean? Like, and then they pull it right back. I was all set to be the owner of Menon. Called security on me. Sorry, sir. No, Menon's not for sale. Well, then why the heck are you lying to everybody? You guys are the original fake news. By Menon. I come in to buy it. Nope, sorry. Nope, not for sale. What the freak? What the freak is wrong with you? You're going to offer it and then pull it back, do a little 1-2 Magoo on us? I'm calling the Better Business Bureau. Bam. Oh, yeah, okay, I was down at Menon. Yeah, they were for years telling me, hey, come buy Menon. I go to freaking buy Menon. Guess what they said? Yeah, no, they said it's not for sale anymore. Yeah, no, I know. You heard it too, right? So I'm not crazy, right? Hey, what do we do about this situation? They can't offer for me to purchase Menon, offer to sell Menon to somebody. And then when that person comes and says, I'm here to buy Menon, they say, yeah, we've had a change of mind. I'm sorry, you can't base your advertising on selling Menon and then decide not to sell Menon. Yeah, no, I want 0 stars. Yeah, no, can I leave a comment as well? Yeah, okay. Tell them that can you leave it from me personally? Oh, okay. Well, then just basic, leave it underneath. This is what I'd like you to say. Don't you ever offer to sell freaking Menon and then pull the wool over our eyes. We know all about what you're up to, Menon. And we're coming for you. No, don't say it as like a threat. I'm just saying, like, let them know we're taking legal action. Can you say that? We're taking legal action against you, Menon. Do that. Just write it simply at the bottom. Sign it. Can you sign it? Just freaking sign it. Okay, look, this is a problem. You heard it too. It's not like I'm making this up. You've heard the buy Menon forever as well. What? No, I'm here to buy. You can't buy Menon. I'm buying Menon. You're not allowed to. No, they already told me no. You think that you're going to have a better chance? Well, so you're going to tell them, like, if they don't, you're just going to give them a bad grade? This isn't fair. I want to speak to your manager. You can't take my inside advice and then go use it and steal a business from me. I'm calling the Better Business Bureau on you. You're a bad businessman. No, bad guy right there. Buy Menon. Yeah, no, Buy Menon! Buy Menon! He's going to buy Menon. I should have gotten a job at the Better Business Bureau first before I went in there to try to buy Menon. Because now I'm just a guy on the outside trying to buy Menon. And then the Better Business Bureau guy calls in. He's like, oh, yeah, this is Dominic from the Better Business Bureau. They're like, oh, hi, Dominic. How are you? Like, well, not too good. We just got a call that apparently someone tried to buy Menon. And you were like, no, we don't feel like selling it anymore. Yeah, well, that's against FAA, FCC, and BBB regulations. You're not allowed to do that. It's like tell people one thing and do another. This is America. So we're going to have to take Menon away from you. Or in fact, what you could do is sell it to me, and I won't give you a bad grade. You're going to still stay A++, okay? And I'm sending you the check. That's right. And that's what happened. That's the story about how I got screwed out of buy Menon. They shouldn't have, they double-crossed me. For the Better Business Bureau guy. It's not like he was like a better buyer. I mean, like my cash is just as good as his. I mean, right? But that's where Facce originally came from, really. Facce was just like, hold on a minute. You can't be like, buy Menon. And then I come to freaking buy Menon. And you're like, no, I don't feel like selling you freaking Menon. Hold on a minute. You can't. So I think I proved that we could be funny without doing Facce, really. And just the content itself is what's funny. And I don't know, because I'm just improvising, so it's not like there's content. We're making the content. That's what we do. We create a moment and we laugh through it, or we make some magic happen within it. So who out there heard the newest song? It's called Hurricane's Coming to Town. How many Hurricanes coming tonight? What was it again? Something like that. Ooh, look, guys, we have a tie. Hold on a minute. We have a tie on Hammerlin and Spidermark. So this is going to be tricky because those are the two I do have locked in. They're both at 41%. Dr. Wayne Doppler's only 16%. So the question is, I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is then, because Spidermark is all set for 10 o'clock. And tomorrow, Hammerlin Jamison is lined up for 6. But I'm thinking we should do it earlier tomorrow. I'm just not sure. Let me just check real quick what time most people are available. We have this little analytics thing that Wade just showed me. They'll tell me like on Mondays what time, most of the subscribers of the channel are around, so I could at least try to post it when most of you are here or able to make it. Let's see what that says. It says for Mondays that 7 o'clock is the best time. So you know what? I was going to put 2 clips out tomorrow, but I guess I'll just do 1. Wow, you know what it is? This tells me we have to figure out timing. The timing is really weird on this show. I just don't know when I'm supposed to pop things up, But Spidermark is going to be here at 10 o'clock, so join me in the chat. This is going to be an interesting thing. So today we dropped a piece of content before the show. We did the show, and then we're going to drop one at 10 o'clock, and it's a really funny Spidermark clip from last night. And I had another spider in here, and look, at spiders, they're trying to venom me. They're trying to give me the old 1-2 Spider-Man or Spidermark Magoo. You can't do that, because then we are out there stealing food from people on the streets. It's not good. The Facebook, there's a Facebook group that's specifically targeting Spidermark because of my appetite. I mean, I'm out there saving the planet, one bad guy at a time. So I need to take a little food in the, look at that guy over there, has a really nice looking sandwich. Snaked it away. That's mine. That's my freaking sandwich. So make sure you don't miss Spidermark tonight. He's out of his mind. Out of his mind. All right, select this, guys. I'm going to play you this little tune here to start us off because it is Sunday night. And as you know, this is the song. We have to play the song every Sunday night. It's called Sunday Night. Sunday Night. This is a blues jam right here. Jazz blues jam for you. I hope you enjoy it.
From the creators of South Park, the best musical of this century, and the funniest musical of all time.
Sunday night, yeah, we're feeling alright, yeah, we're gonna get down all night, yeah, we're not gonna stop doing it, 'cause it's Sunday night. Scarface and the 80 movie, yeah, the world is yours. It's Sunday night. world is sleeping. We're wide awake, they're dreaming. When they wake, it'll be screaming. When they realize they've been drinking the Kool-Aid for too long, they can't wake now. Oh, we're walking by, they're snoozing in real time, where the real ones wake. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's Sunday night. Hey, it's Sunday night. Oh, it's Sunday night. End of the week, starting it all over tomorrow. I hope you can get up and motivate yourself to do the best. Sunday night. Oh, yeah. Sunday night, yeah. We're feeling alright. We're getting down all night. Yeah, Sunday night, yeah. No, we're not gonna stop till the sunrise. Yeah. Sunday night. We're gearing up to take on the world tomorrow. Yeah, it's Sunday night.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow, guys. I'll tell you, it's so crazy. It is so crazy to me. Like, I'm just quickly scrolling through this crap platform called Zucker Chooch Book. I mean, I'm just like, undocumented immigrants flown into Westchester County Airport on private planes. That's interesting. Thanks, Sleep Sofa. So now in my backyard, they're sending people from Mexico that came over the border right here. Let's see if you can see that. Undocumented immigrants flown into Westchester County Airport on private plane. Looks like a fair amount of people that just wound up being ushered here because they don't know how to say, no, you can't come in without a freaking ID and without telling us where you came from, what you're planning on doing here. Let's just send them up to Connecticut. Let's send them up to Westchester County, New York. Guys, I don't understand why nobody's saying a word. Like, everybody hated the last president so much that all you heard all day long was how bad he was. And when you have someone that's even worse, no one says a freaking word. Oh, he's doing a great job. Walks like, I don't even know what's going on in the head with that guy. Freaking A, man. But I tell you, what bothers me, I think, most is that I can't even say how I feel. I can't speak my true emotions about something because they will pull the platform. Now, we definitely have gone over the edge because we went from being the way that we've been forever to now they literally pulled the show. Like, I've never had that happen before. And I have to tell you, a year or so ago when I had Dr. Fleming on here for 4 episodes, that's a doctor. We talked about it the whole time. They didn't pull any of those. They pulled one where I went on a rant and then we played a bunch of songs that talk about how effed up our society is. And they pulled the show for, going against their guidelines. Just so you know, if you show up one day and I'm not here and you can't see that there's a show coming up and you don't see a clip that was dropped that day, look for me on DLive, look for me on Facebook, look for me, even though I hate Facebook, look for me on Facebook, look for me on Twitch. We need to start doing Twitch, guys. Find me on Twitch if for some reason you don't see me and you're like, oh, I guess the streak ended. No, I'm never stopping. So if YouTube kicks me off for a week, you'll find me on DLive, you'll find me on Twitch. You'll find me wherever it can get me live for that day. But But I think that's the problem. Like even YouTube, they're like, look, we'll just take your platform. And then people are like, okay, well, I guess that show's done. But no, I'm going to keep going. I don't care. Even if I have to start over from scratch, I will. Like you... Oh, geez, I have to start over? What the freak do I care? Progress is the show. So if you take it away from me and I have to start from scratch, now I don't know if I can. I think if you get kicked off of YouTube, you can't start a new channel, I think. I don't know if that's true. So I'm not sure how this works, guys, but I don't think I've ever said anything that is worthy of being pulled. I don't think I said anything in that episode that was worthy to have the show completely pulled off the internet. But then I started looking at their guidelines. It's pretty messed up if you say anything, like literally. If you mention that thing that's, that some equestrine animals are used to get better and people are using it. If you mention that thing, if you mention the other thing that starts with the word water you start really putting yourself in a tough position here because they are now telling you you can't speak about something. You cannot speak about that or we'll pull you. And if you saw the list, I'm like, how the heck do you talk about it then? You can't. You can't. I wonder if I could pull that up for you guys so you can see what they say is the list of stuff you can and, what you can't say. And when you read it, you're like, well, then what the freak can I say? It's that detailed. You can't say that this won't work. You can't say that there's any health risks to X. You can't say that, whoa. So if there are, you can't say it. It's really weird. Like, I thought the whole point of a social media, like a streamer, was that they could just say what they want. You could either listen to it and be like, I don't agree. Or you could be like, oh, great, I got some information that I really agree with. But the idea that they will pull you down for speaking your mind just because you're speaking your mind and it's against their agenda, it is just not right. It is not right. And when I'm all alone. I've been all alone here in this room doing this show. I don't have any power. If these people pull the plug, what do? You have no recourse. You're just done. Like I said, for me, the thing that's probably different between me and somebody else who has like a couple million subs and they had their platform pulled is they're like, man, I had a couple million subs. I'm like, I don't give an F. I'm going to show up again tomorrow and do the show. If we have to start at zero and build from square one, I'll find a way to reach Keith and Cheryl and Jacqueline and Pamela and Sig and Sage Pup. I mean, the bottom line is, guys, I don't care what my numbers say. If I can get the people that show up here every single day to know that, hey, I'm not here anymore, but I'll be over here. All I need is these people. The rest of them doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This show is about connecting in the moment. So the people that actually know it exists and show up every day, I guarantee you I'll find a way to connect with them. So they know, hey, I'm not going to be on YouTube anymore because of X, whatever. But we'll be on DLive or we'll be on Twitch. The show will go on. The thing is, these people have so much power. They think with that power, they can push people into the ground and then they'll just quit because they had something and then they ripped it all away. And now I'm not going to go through that again. I don't care. I will start over from scratch if I have to. And I don't know if that's any different. I don't know. Maybe every other streamer feels the same way, but I think most people, I could tell why you wouldn't. Like there's a part of me that would say, F that. If they did that to me, I'm just done. I'm going to put my feet on upstairs. I'll tune into Wage and I'll just do my thing. I'm done. I could feel that inside, how that could be a thing for a streamer. But like I said, I didn't get a call. I didn't get a letter in the mail saying, hey, Mark, we have a mission for you. I just feel it inside of me. And when the words come out and the music comes out and the comedy and everything that's just naturally happening here on a daily basis, I know that my mission was set in stone. It was meant to happen. This is like, we are so consumed with yesterday, so consumed with the future. Nobody's paying attention to this moment, but the reality is this moment continues to tick. But in the past, this was spoken about. This was expected to happen. And it may not have been me, but somebody was expected to try to bring this world together through love, light, and positivity, and through live music and comedy. For some reason, I don't know. Nobody's doing it all. Like they're doing one thing. Oh, they're talking about this, or they're playing music, or there's comedy. But throwing it all into one, and the surprise of it, I think, is what's so exciting. The surprise. You have no idea what's coming. And that's what I look forward to is leaving a mark on today, you know. You know, I think a lot of people don't realize this. Like, today's August 22nd, 2021. This is a thing that some people will get to many times in their life, or they think about it once and it's just really deep and they're like, oh man. But there will never, ever be another 8/22/2021. This is the only one. We got to live it today. Today was supposed to be a hurricane. It didn't wind up being a hurricane. It was rain. Thank the Lord. But today happened, and there's only one of them. And the question is, did you live in it? Did you experience anything today? Did you make a magic moment? Or did you just let it fade like most of the other days? Because honestly, time does move slow and fast all at once. And if you don't take this moment in and really, really enjoy it, it flies by. So, no matter where you are at any given moment, whether you're feeling great or not, live in it, appreciate it, understand that the downs only open you up to realizing how amazing the ups are. You can't have it all. You can't always be up here, because then you never know what it feels like to be in another way. So the roller coaster of life is reality. When nobody feels amazing all the time, the thing is, when you don't feel amazing, you need to find a way to level up. You need to find a piece of music, a piece of content, or just a friend to lean on in order to lift you up a little. And hopefully that's what this show is for each and every one of us. It's for me. It is for me. Keith, my brother, thank you for joining the Renaissance fam. Oh, it's called Welcome to the Real Talk family member. I got to change that. I didn't realize I still had that written that way. Oh, geez. You know, it's funny. If you still type in Mark Pires on YouTube, it says Mark Pires Real Talk. It doesn't say Renaissance Man. I don't know how you update any of that stuff, but we changed the name of the show like 5 months ago. So it should have updated, but I think, maybe it will. I mean, I was doing that for about a year and a half, 2 years, the Real Talk. So that kind of started to kick in there, Yes, Vance said it. Your mission is your mission. So true. And that's why I always try to reflect on it. Like, nobody said to me either, hey, Mark, you need to do it every day. No, nobody. In fact, it was my brother it's not a deity. It's my brother who said, you can't do it every day. You can't go every day. Nobody wants to see you every day. That was what was told to me day 5 or 6 of this show. And I just don't like when people tell me things like that. Like, nobody wants to see you every day. Nobody likes you enough to see you every day. You can't go every day. I'm like, all right, not only am I going to go every day, but I'll never stop again. Okay. But you have to do it because you love it. If you don't love it and your heart isn't in it, it will never be good. Greatness comes from opening your heart and allowing it to become something. So I hear my daughter calling to me. So let me see if I can put on a clip for you real quick and go and check on the kids. Early night. I'm doing a little early night for you. How about that? So 10 o'clock, guys, 2 hours from now, Spider-Mark is premiering. We definitely have to watch that together. Let me play you this clip while I go and check on the kids. This right here is called Fighting Back. This is a song I wrote about. I don't even know how this came about, but this got like a Rocky thing going on to it. Check this out. Let me know what you think. There's the link if you want to give it a like and a share, and I'll be right back in just a few minutes. Fighting Back. Little Rocky and Apollo Creed.
It's time to help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Cole, he's my miracle child. So how does your miracle
the canvas, start to see stars, wonder what you get into this ring for, and then you stand back up, get a roundhouse back to the ground. Rest your head after quite a beating. Yeah, you're gonna need it. You needing another day or two to recoup and see if you can be you again. 'Cause right now you're just not you. You're broken down. You're broken down to the ground. It's not just your body, but your spirit fighting back. Let's make it right, 'cause you put out that heart of a lion, and that's the fight we need to see from all. And right now I'm not seeing it. That fight seems small, but we're scattered. We need to come together. Lace the gloves up again. This time you're ready for that combo. Left hook, right jab, uppercut. You got a left-right combo of your own to share. Yeah, you knock them down to the canvas. You got your hands in the air, thinking one like a Rocky. While Apollo Creed stands back up again. He says, I ain't finished yet, Rockman. Yeah, you're gonna go at least 4 more rounds with me. I'm gonna put you in the ground. Yeah, you can see I'm ready to take you on the Philly man. Yeah, I'm Apollo Creed and I'm the man. We're fighting back. We're fighting back. Rocky, don't back down. No, you got the heart of the tiger. Oh, gets up over and over again until his brain is damaged, and he still keeps going 'cause he don't know the word defeat. They don't like you when you tell them you're not gonna play the games. We're fighting back. 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 We're fighting
Cool tune. That's going on the next album, which is coming out in about 6 days, 7 days. You have a pick to throw? There you go, buddy. I love these reflection moments, you know, like just kind of sitting there and thinking about everything that happened. It's kind of cool. I mean, these moments are definitely special. They're special for me as well. Man, I'm like so scared to play all these songs I wrote now because of what they did. You know, they went in, they pulled something like 4 days from like 3 days ago or 2 days ago. So it means they're like reviewing stuff after the fact, like for, you know, a few days, you know, going through line by line. For them to have pulled that off, like a sign of the times, like everything in that song is like against the guidelines theoretically because it's my freaking heart being spoken. Sorry that my heart wants to be truthful and you guys don't want the truth to be spoken. Interesting. Ugh, what a disgusting time in history we live where you can't even speak your mind. You know what? And this reminds me, maybe I should play this one because it's baffling that they're able to do this. But I am sick of being scared, you know, and like I said, you don't see me, you can't find me, look for me on Twitch, because it's not going to be here. You'll know why. You'll know why. These weirdos. Let's see what this is. This is called I'm Sick of Being Scared. Close to midnight now. The wind is starting to make noise as I sit and I ponder my next step. I hear a strange noise in the distance. I get creeped out, the hair on the back of my neck stands up, wondering what's coming round the bend. I stand up, turn around, and I say, who's there? No one says a word back, and I'm wondering, do I stay here and take my chances? So I take a breath. I decide to hold down the fort and see if I could take it on myself. Someone's there, I'm prepared. Got my gat strapped aside. I'm ready. I can take on at least 1 or 2 cats. Who's there? I say again, and no one says a word, but I hear that noise again. And my ears perked up like a dog. I'm wondering if I need to pounce if that creature comes round. I'm sick of being scared. All of a sudden, the clouds clear. You can see a full moon on the rise. I'm thinking to myself, there might be a wolf behind the clearing. Maybe it's a werewolf. I don't know. It's the full moon. I'm worried. I don't know. Maybe I should check my ammo. I don't think it's silver bullets, but I gotta be ready
I'm sick of being scared. I can't believe I left my house tonight, and I didn't bring my silver bullets by my side. Usually on full moon nights I'm packed, strapped on, ready for the worst. Never know what's gonna come, so you're ready to go. Got one on my left leg, got another on the right. Silver bullets in one, and got 45s in the other. I'm ready to take on the world. Who's there? I yell out again, hoping oh, the sound of a friend. Maybe I got nothing back, just that creepy wind. It's blustering in my ear now. It's almost like someone standing behind me, whispering in my ear, don't turn around. I'm sick of being scared all the time. Oh, but the first thing to do is turn around and see what's behind me, 'cause you know I don't like to be surprised, and nothing's there, no one's there. I don't see a thing, I don't see anything that's been disturbed, no, except me, and I'm waiting to see if there's somebody hiding in the trees, coming to take me. Oh, I'm gonna keep my eyes open all night, I'm not going to sleep, no, I don't care how tired I get. I'm sick of being scared. I'm sick of being scared. You can send a bear my way, I don't care. I'll be here all night in my tent scared, and I'm not going anywhere, no. I light a bonfire, put it all around my tent. There's no way for anything to get through that. No, I'm protected by flames, yeah. Up the rain, them flames. You come my way, I'm gonna burn you down, yeah. Don't care if you're a ghost or if you're a bear, you're going down. I'm sick of being scared. I'm sick of being scared. The moon cascades over the hillside, seeing into the tree lines. Could see someone there creeping around. Put back the hammer on the gun, I'm ready. If he comes, run through the trees at me. Gonna shoot him down, gonna take him down. Oh, I'm gonna go and pray. No one answers back, no. Just that creepy sound coming out the tent door. Wondering if that's the bear or it's a ghost or it's worse. I don't care, I just wanna know. Oh yeah, I'm sick of being scared all the time. All the news coming at me, it makes me feel like it's all over if I don't do what they say. Can't live my life anymore, no way. If you do, you're in danger. You didn't lie, yeah. Your time's at 4:15, yeah. You better be there, you can't be late. But I'm sick of being scared. I'm sick of being scared. I'm sick of being scared all the time, all day, all night. Can't turn on the TV without it. The haunting, it comes over me. I don't know what to do. Start feeling insecure. Feeling like I don't even could make it another day more. All the lies, the hate, that's bringing me down every day. Sick of being scared. I'm sick of being scared.
That's a tune right there, guys. Wow. Powerful, powerful stuff. I'm thankful that all these songs come out of this, the show, out of the moment. And we keep creating. Like, I'm sick of being scared, So, I want to share. I got two things I want to play for you here. And I'm just not sure what to do. Do you want to hear another song, or do you want to hear a piece of comedy and then a song? First to answer. Let me tell you what we have, and then that will give you a little bit of a clearance or a little understanding what we're doing over here. So, we have a song called Back in Time, which is an amazing song. It's like an epic song. It's 3 songs in one. It's about society, it's about the second coming, and then it's about going to outer space and getting sucked into a black hole and seeing myself going back in time and seeing my 3-year-old self on a tricycle being, watched by a babysitter, and, it's crazy, crazy song. All live improvisation. It's a story, like a live storytelling moment, really crazy. The other thing I have for you is Sid 45. When you got Sid 45, you're like, So those are our 2 options, Sid 45 or Back in Time. We're going to listen to them both anyway, so the question is, which one do you want first? Do you want Back in Time? Or should we keep with the music for a few more minutes and then go comedy? I'm waiting for some little feedback from the fam in the chat. What are you guys feeling? We're all sick of being scared. Abso-freaking-lutely, right? When Stars Collide. Did I do a song called When Stars Collide yet? That would be a good one. I'm hearing something, but I don't have any. I unfortunately don't have a 9-volt battery for this still. When stars collide would sound like this. When stars collide. When stars collide. When stars collide. When stars collide. All right, somebody remind me to play that when we get a 9-volt. And I'll create a song out of it. So let's see what you guys put in here. Someone's asking for something over here. The hour is late. We're going, can't decide. Jacqueline can't decide. So that means we're going to go with Back in Time. We're keeping with the music, and then we'll go with comedy second. Or should we go with Sid 45? I don't know. Now I'm really like, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Yibbity-yabbity-you. Where's Sid 45 in it? We got to do it. We got to give a Sid 45 this situation every once in a while. Let's get a laugh and we'll get some music right after this. I pulled the fast one on you. Where's Sid 45ing after? Yeah, we got to do Back in Time first. I'm sorry. I was trying to 1-2 Magoo you, and then it took too long for YouTube to start, the song. And so I'm just like, whatever, dude. We're going to have to do the clip. Or vice versa. So this song right here is written in the moment, and it is 3 songs in one. Like I said, first part is about society. Second part is about the second coming of the Lord. And the third is just a crazy adventure. I go to outer space, get sucked in a black hole, go back, see myself back in time. Two people, the same timeline. Yeah, I'm there, me, and then there's my little 3-year-old self around there, and I'm tricycle. That's me. I have a conversation with the babysitter. Check it out. This is a song. This one is for the history books right here. It's called Back in Time.
On Broadway through October 10th only. A blazingly theatrical...
get shipped out of space. You don't gotta be a billionaire to go. Just close your eyes and use your imagination. You can put yourself anywhere. If you think hard enough, you can transport yourself in real time. Wake up anywhere. They say the weak fall, they the weak are listening to all the lies. Propaganda fills their plates and their bowls. Everything they eat, it's just filled with their lies, and all the hate perpetuate everything you feel inside and share it with the world around. Unfortunately, everything seems to be leaning negatively. Back in time, yeah, back in time, back in time, back in time, yeah, back in time. Oh, and I'm here to blow the garbage out of the way. Drive through it. I don't care how tall that mountain of hate may be. You can't stop me. Do you care to join and see what happens when we bring the light to the dark? You know there's gonna be some animosity when those souls got no place here. When they feel the shift in the world, yeah, they say we're losing control now. We need to pour it on more, drop it in their back door. Yeah, no matter what, don't stop it. Just go on more and more until they go out of their minds. That's the game, seems a sign of the times. So I shut off the TV about 932 days ago today. It's got no place for me in my world. That's their world. Swirl in the lies. What are they feeding you today? Everyone's like, let me have more. I'll go and spread the lies and the hate. I don't care if you were my best friend or my family or my mate. Now it's over, 'cause you're thinking different. Now it's over, 'cause you're not listening to me, believing everything that I say. And that's not okay. So now you've got to go forever. Back in time, 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 back in time. You can't stop the light. You can't stop the fight. Can't you feel it? Can't you sense what they're doing to you? What they're trying to do to me too? But I won't allow. I won't let them put nothing in my arm and tell me that I'll be okay, 'cause Bill Gates made his little concoction, got his proprietary little sauce. Yeah, what's in there, Billy boy? I'd like to know before I put something in me that could never come out. Once it's in, you have to say, oh, I guess I'll just take it and say I roll the dice. No, not me. I'll roll the dice with my life, with this spirit that I'm connected to. the one that made us all. Yeah, it's your call. Don't let no one tell you what to do. No matter how bad the guilt trip may feel, you go say, you do you, I'm doing me. So don't say a thing, just keep your head down. Back in time, you can't stop the light. Go on your way on. I can feel the tide change. The world's been dying for too long. And we wrote this song real time. I hope you'll come along and find the message here. It's written clear, let's sing it over and over again. You can't stop the light. You can't stop the fight. Was coming through the clouds. After a long trip, thousands of years, the world's been waiting. We've been waiting for the moment we'd see it, and now it's here. Dismissing the truth again. Oh God, what are we to do? They all believe the spin, and right before your eyes is standing there, trying to save you. Trying to save your soul. Trying to save your soul. Before it's too late, before it's too late, you got time, I swear. It's all how you treat the people walking by you. What you do every day. You got a smile on your face. I hope so. It helps you on your path, on your way. It's the ticket, I swear it. The kingdom of the world is inside your heart. It's inside your soul. The sun inside of you. Yeah. You are generating a positive light, or a darkness that kills the light. That's on you. You can't stop the light. You can't stop the fight. On the bright light. You can't stop the fight of the bright light, shining through the darkness, blow it out. 'Cause every cell in your body holds energy, and if you think different, I say, just open up the book and read it today. Yeah. Nuclear bomb, yeah, you got the power of the song. So connect with it too. You become stronger, you do. You get stronger, you get stronger. Oh, as the world gets weaker in mind. It's just a sign of the times. When you realize that they created the internet to give you what they want you to know. When you really want to know what's going on, there's no chance at all you're going to decipher what is real and what is totally made up for you to keep going down that rabbit hole. You wake up one day, you're old and gray. You're like, where'd all the time go? I can't believe I lost it all. Leave it all behind. Leave it all behind and join me. Join me. We're taking our own rocket ship. Like I said, you don't need a fare. Just be there. We'll take this ship anywhere. Inside, yeah. But it won't go down, no. We're reaching for the galaxy far away. Light years, oh, you king, and they'll really watch me. We'll get there. I'll take it. I'll take that bet. Watch me as I go. I grab the throttle, hit that red button, and that rocket burst and blow. We're on the way out of the atmosphere. I can feel it as we make it through the common belt. We're weightless now. We're on our way out of town. Away. I'm leaving town today. Hit a culprit belt. I'm going out. I'm gonna see what's never been seen before. We're gonna go. There's no return time as long as we explore our souls. We explore that smile that I know you got. I wanna see it every day as we're looking at the constellations. Beam me up, I wanna go along for the ride. I wanna go and see the universe. I always wanna see the world. Forget the world. I wanna see worlds in time. Back in time. Back in time. Yeah. Back in time. Wanna see it all. Flying through the atmosphere. Time and space. See a black hole in the distance. We're trying to get away, it's sucking us in. I don't know how to push the other direction in. It's pulling on us hardcore. I think we're going in. No one's ever been in a black hole before. What's going to happen? Is it death? Is it a new door? A new time capsule? Someplace in history we're gonna show up and say, oh wow. Oh, it's any moment now. I can see the darkness. It's pulling on me. yourselves. We're going down now. We're going in now, light into darkness. That's what I've been ready for. I'm not afraid. If this is the end here, I go with my chest out. Oh, you won't see me cower down. No, I'm ready now. And then in time, back in time to tick tock. The clock goes, I'm gonna run through it, yeah. I can't stop it, no, it's moving quicker. A second, the dark became light, so bright. I was blinded for a little while. I never see some light so bright. It took me places in the morning. I could see my light flash before my eyes. I gone back in time. Back in time. I'm back in the place I was born. I could see myself 3 years old in the driveway and pushed around by the nanny. I spoke to her twice before. Said, hey little guy, how you doing over there? Make sure you study, learn everything. There's a big world ahead of you. You got big things coming, my friend. So have fun on that tricycle right now, 'cause the fun's gonna end. And then the work begins. You'll spend your life trying to bring them together. And when the world's trying so hard to divide, but you can't stop the light. You can't stop, no, the fight. On the bright light. You can't stop the fight of the bright light. Shining through the darkness, blowing out like an explosion in the sky. Going back in time, yes. I'm there now, yeah. Oh, I'm back in time, yeah. Back in time. I would ever see. Look at me, 3 years old, riding a tricycle, yeah, not realizing the world you're about to save. As I walked away, I can feel the connection start to fade. I had the paradox. For a moment, I almost destroyed it all. I didn't know, nobody told me the rules. I was pulled into a black hole, took a black hole back in time. I was two people simultaneously, oh, back in time. back in time to tick tock. The clock goes, I'm gonna run through it, yeah. I can't stop it, no, it's moving quicker every day. I'm going back inside, I can't stop it, no, but I'm living it all over again, yeah. I see my friends, not just that old guy over there. No one believes me when I say I know you, I used to know you, grew up with you. I'm just here again, went through a black hole. Back in time.
Ooh, through the pick, too. I heard a pick fall. I'm just saying I heard a pick thrown on the table. You can't throw a pick at the table and then just like ignore the pick throw. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen, you know? But back in time, we all need to travel there from time to time. Back in freaking time. So, guys, I think it's about time we get a little comedy in. And nothing better that I could think of in this moment than to celebrate one of my best friends on this program. His name is Sid. And Sid started a new liquor, company called Sid 45. And if you don't know anything about the Sid 45 brand, you can buy your six-pack, complimentary six-pack. Give it a like. Underneath description. Check it out.
I like it. Hey, good job, Mark. I shared it with my friend in Alaska. His name is Sid.
Sid already has it. But thanks for sharing it with Sid anyway, because now he has a second link. Now Sid can go right to the channel, or he can go to the email you sent. So thank you for that. You were being very thoughtful. You're like, I got a friend in Alaska. His name is Sid. I'll send it to him. Sydney? Sid 45? Yeah. We know Sid 45. We sponsor his drink every night. That's right, Sid 45. Yeah, when you getting yourself a nice drink, get yourself a Sid 45. That's right. There's nothing like a Sid 45 when it's negative 45 degrees here in Alaska. Get yourself a Sid 45 by Manon. And Sid's over there, Sid 45. Guys, when you need your liquor, make sure you order your Sid 45. They're available down below. Check the description. Sid 45s, and they're on sale. You can get a six-pack for 6,229 rupees. You can only buy it in rupees right now. We don't have the conversion to U.S. dollars yet. But if you got rupees, you can make that order tonight. Sid, did you figure out how to exchange the rupees for money yet? Because I know that was something he said was trying to figure out still. He's like, look, I'll take the rupees, but like, then what? Okay, cool, I got the rupees. But then like, what do you do with rupees if you can't go and like, change them out and get money for the rupees? Like, nobody wants rupees sometimes. They're like, I don't feel like it. I'm good with the rupees at the moment, Like, if you came in with German Deutschmark, we'd be good. Like, I'd be like, okay, good, here you go, exchange that thing out. But when you come by with rupees, I'm like, I'm good on the rupee situation, You got a big pile of rupees. You're like, I sold Sid 45s. Everybody for rupees, part of the world. They're like, I'm buying a Sid 45 to go to bed. Sid gets the Sid 45s out to them. They all sign. The rupees come through in the mail. He buys them in the mail. A couple people send in some powder. It's not anthrax. No, it was just like somebody was just shaving, like a talcum powder. It happens sometimes, but most of them were rupees. And when they got there, Sid had a big pile of rupees. It was like an old cartoon where you have that big pile of rupees behind him. And he's there, and then all of a sudden he's like, well, geez, how am I going to exchange these? Everywhere he goes, they're like, oh, rupees? Sorry, we're not interested. We're not in the business of rupees. Sorry, you have Deutschmarks? No? Okay, good, sorry. Look, if you had sterling, British sterling, or if you're working with U.S. dollars, good to go. Rubies, no, we're not good on that one. Go and find a Russian or something and see if you can work with them. You know, you can do some sort of back end, 20 cents on the dollar, whatever, you know, because we are not interested in your situation there, Rupees. No, we're not into it. Sorry. Do like your product though. Sid 45 is very good. I had a friend of mine buy it for me. He had rupees. And so like I was there at his house one night. He's like, look, this is cool. I just sent it through the mail. He was the one that was shaving talcum powder. He was talking to the guy. It came through the mail. Sorry, Sid, but you know what? Love the product. Good stuff. I'm curious, are you going to make like a Sid 45 squared where you do the Bach version? You know, so instead of it being like a 4.2 on the alcohol, you know, you're going to do like an 8.4. You know, you're thinking about we're just giving you ideas because we do like the Sid 45. If you're going on a malt level anyway, you could push it up to an 8.4. I'm not trying to tell you your business. I mean, you are Sid 45. So like, that's not me to be like, hey, you should do this, Sid. But if you do it, I can guarantee you, boom, 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 you got a client for life right here. Sid 45 Bach 2021 version. We are in. Are you selling styles? What's the IPO? If you could let me know on that one, we're going to be investing. Because we're talking about big time here, Sid 45. You're out there on the stock. You're on the shelves. People going there like, what do I want to drink? I'm getting a Sid 45. That's right. It's the face drink of the best of the kind, but someone's saying it's the best in the world. Everybody says that. They're all there drinking it. Everybody's drinking the Sid 45. Bach. You can't. You can't do that. Make a Bach version. You know, sometimes, Sid, I really question, like when you get a great idea like that you don't just run to the drawing board. Sid pretty well, he's going to the Bach version. You just double the freaking alcohol. That's all you got to do. Leave it in for twice, I think. That's what you do. You're like, oh, I took it out after 3 weeks and it was good. Leave it in for 6. You got double at that point. You're blowing it out. I made a Bach Sid 45. You put it on the shelf. You make $1 billion. You're the first Sid 45 billionaire. If Future Mark was here, he would tell you, Sid, I've seen this episode. It is done. If you put your head down, it gets accomplished. Yeah, the Sid 45 train just takes over. And all of a sudden, across the friggin' land, everyone's drinking Sid 45. The Bach version. You're surprised. Like, Sid's the one who's most surprised. He's sitting there, he's like, I can't figure it out anymore. Nobody bought the regular Sid 45. They all went Bach. Everybody went Bach. The whole planet went Bach. They're like, Sid 45 Bach, Sid 45 Bach. And you're like a super billionaire because you listened. You listened to the guy who wasn't going to take your rupees. I'm sorry, we can't. That's why the guy gave them to you. The guy who gave you the rupees so he can get the Sid 45. He's like, I can't freaking do anything with the rupees anyway. There's a guy who takes rupees for Sid 45. Shoo, let me give him all the freaking rupees I got. This guy sent a quarter of his house was there. It was just all like filled with rupees. Just in the mail. 30 packages. Sid, how many packages did you get from him? I think it was 30. And yeah, there we go. Sid said there were 6,900 rupees per case. And he got 39 cases from that guy. Just for like, all he wanted back was 2 6-packs of Sid 45 for 39 cases of rupees. And Sid was like, yeah, no, cool. I got all these rupees. He didn't realize that rupees are friggin' garbage. Like, nobody even wants them. You can't even give them out to kids at Halloween. They're like, I got rupees. Parents throwing them back at Sid's house. Sid's got rupees all over his garden. People are like, wow, that's a really cool, like he's got this really cool landscape garden thing going on with art. Oh, what do you mean there's art? I don't know. There's all these red things all over. You freaking rupees? He's got rupees all over his lawn every freaking where. A couple of kids threw him hard. Put him, like if they threw him so hard, stuck in the side of the wood siding, cedar. So it's, it's a little softer. Rupees. And you got rupees in the siding now, looking like an old Keebler elf hut with all the rupees. And people walk by and laugh, chuckle. They're like, I don't even want to take him off the lawn. Let's just walk by and laugh at that guy who has rupees everywhere. The sad thing is that even though The entire property's filled with rupees now where you could barely see any grass. All you see is rupees. You still go in the door, and as you open the door, friggin' rupees come out. Just like pouring out of the house. You gotta go in like the old like balls when you go to Hershey's Park, and you come down the slide, and it's just like a bunch of balls, and you're like, man, look, Mom and Dad. You're throwing the little colored balls around like the lady the other day with the fingernails, all those different colors. And you go, oh, look at me. You're doing that in the house, kicking out rupees so you can just go in and grab a freaking glass of milk. You're like, I just need a glass of milk. Open the door. Out into the street. The kids are surfboarding on it. You got a hill. You live on a hill. What the hell is wrong with me? I just keep going with it. The rupees are pouring out of the house. You have a hill on a 3-degree pitch. They're starting to roll, right? Little kid comes down, 7-year-old. He's like the second coming of Tony Hawk. He takes the wheels off of his skateboard. He gets on them freaking rupees. He's going down the hill. He's going around. He goes around the freaking street like the pole. He's like this, right? He comes to the one point where you have to go over the curve, right? He ollies that curve like a champ. In the process, kicks up a couple rupees into Mrs. Robinson's light bulb. She was not happy. That was a special light bulb. That was Anderson Philipson that made that light. And she's like, just keep in mind, okay? Rupees every freaking where. While this kid's coming down, you still hear it. It's coming out of the house. The kid's surfing on the rupees. Surfing. Ollies in the air. Kicks up. Rupees all over. Breaks the special light. It's my favorite light. She's pissed, right? The kid's up in the air. 7. Flies through the air. Right at the same time. There's a little, like a 16-year-old kid who's there smoking a cigarette. He's that kid, right? He was like, I'm doing it. He's smoking a cigarette. He's got his phone out. He's TikToking it. Look at me, I'm smoking a cigarette. He realizes that this 7-year-old is the real TikTok star. Flips the camera. Yibbity yap. He's filming this kid right now. He's flying through the air like this. Rupees flying into Mrs. Robinson's special light. This bonehead over here with the cigarette. Right? 7-year-old's flying through the air. He kicks the board out to do one of this old like and land on his feet. It flies into this is the craziest part. Flies through into the air. Hits the mailman right in the nog. It just so happened that it was a movie being filmed that day. And that skateboard happened to hit Ben Affleck right in his head. The thing is, it really wouldn't have been difficult to hit him in the head, no matter where that skateboard was projected that day. It could have been in that direction, could have been in that direction, could have been up there, could have been down there. You're hitting freaking Affleck right in the direct part of the face. Like you're like, oh my goodness. 7-year-old splat right on Ben Affleck. Couple rupees right into Affleck. Doop, 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 right down the ground. He's like, that was like when I was Pluto and an asteroid hit me. Doesn't bother him at all, right? So, here's the thing. You feel really bad because you ran into him full speed. You're a 7-year-old. And you're like, I love you, Ben Affleck. You were awesome in Batman. You didn't realize his head was that big either, though. Like, that's the one thing as a 7-year-old. You did step back. You're like, oh, at first. And then you were like, oh, that's right. That's the guy from the movie. And then you're trying to figure out as a 7-year-old. We were kind of really impressed with the way your mind functioned, that you started going through the process of saying to yourself, how the freaking heck did they get that guy's head on camera? It must have been like a 7-camera job. You know, film it from enough angles and you can get one angle, you know. Like if I take all of these angles and capture an Affleck, maybe I could concise it into a normal looking head. And that's what they seem to be doing in Hollywood. And that is what the 7-year-old figured out as he gingerly walked across the entire street filled of rupees because your freaking door is still pouring it out. All right, here's the crazy thing. You are standing there. You're looking at it. Sid, you're looking down the street as this kid does all of this. You're like, holy freaking cow, he ran into Affleck. And you said again, you're like, he ran into Affleck again. Because you thought you saw something like that in a dream. There was like a weird deja vu moment for you. You're like, he did it again. It was the first time, Sid. You should really need some rest. Anyway, so then you're like, oh, goody, goody. That's good, because most of the rupees are out of the house now. I don't have to worry about that. I'm having a hard time with the exchange rate. You go in the door, and you're still at 7 feet. 7 feet of rupees. You walk in, and you're swimming in it. Pushing him out the door in the process, just to try to make a freaking somewhat of a path to get some milk. I know. Sid, it's like, it's unbelievable. Why won't anybody just take your rupees? Take them off your hands already. I mean, like, you just want to go back to normal. Walk through your house and not have to, swim across the house. Rupee house. That's rupees. Really. That's where we are. That's where Sid is right now. Sid 45. Look, you wanted to have the production launch and do it before you had the currency situation figured out. Oh, we can't sell it to people in the U.S. We can't sell it to anybody but people from India. Oh, really? You're going to go put it in India for rupees? Okay, yeah, you do the rupee situation. Okay? Go ahead. Let me know how you're doing in up there in Alaska when you get that freaking rupee in the mail. Oh, how'd you do? I got a freaking house full of rupees. Oh, literally? Like, what do you mean? Like a room? No, the house. Up to the freaking ceiling. I can't even go in there. How do you get your milk? I don't know. I still haven't figured that out. I'm opening the door, and I'm watching kids skateboard down the friggin' street. My neighbor hates me. She had this really cool light. No more. Yeah, a little kid ran into Ben Affleck. Right into the big, for that part of right there. Affleck just went like this. It didn't even feel it. He didn't know what happened, actually. He had his eyes closed for a split second. He's just taking a nap. And he's like, oh. He did one of those. And a poor 7-year-old, he's like splattered. Came out. Affleck! Affleck has a hard time hearing when you're that close to him. Because remember, when you're here, his ears are all the way the frig over there. Like, all the way there, and all the way over to friggin' there. Oh, he's like, well, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Hold on, let me. What's that? Can you say that one more time? He's got to turn his friggin' head to hear anything you say. I'm sorry. It's just what happens when you're out there on the street with rupees in your house trying to kick him out of the friggin' house. Sid! Just give it another 2 weeks. Get your manager to hook up the conversion rate. Sell it to U.S. customers as well. Sold out first night. He's like, I'm going rupees. Sold the friggin' complete stock out. He's like, I got 750,000, cases of this Sid 45. Sells it out, all rupees. Now he can't get his money back. He's like, can I get my 750,000 cases of Sid 45 back? Because your rupees are worthless. Sorry, buddy. No take-backs. No take-backs. You should have known before you made a deal like 2 6-packs for 3,247 rupees. That's a deal you have to live with now, Sid. I'm actually enjoying this Sid 45 right now while you're talking to me. We open them, and if we drink it, each can, it takes us a week to get through. A sip a day. A sip a day, Sid 45. We can't, take too much in at one time. First of all, we could die. We don't ever drink. But the other thing is that we use it for our religious celebrations. So Sid 45, Bach version. We're doing that one now. I just want to thank you for it, Sid 45. And how are those rupees doing? Yeah, not too good, right? Old Sid. Sid 45. Get the greatest drink on the planet. It's the Bach version. Kick you in the friggin' Bach. I don't know what the hell that is. Some people like Beethoven. Other people like Mozart. Sid 45 likes Bach. Ooh, I just came up with the commercial. I want full credit. I want full credit for that one, Sid. Some people like Beethoven. Other people like Mozart. Sid 45, we like Bach. Boom! 8.4% alcohol by volume. By Menon. We did it. We did it by Menon again. Oh, my Sid 45. I'm not sure if Sid was with us for that one tonight, but it was definitely well worth the watch. Right, guys? Did Sid make it in? I was upstairs with the kids, and I was able to catch the very end. I was actually hanging out with my son, and I'm like, the clip's almost over. I'll be right back. So if you guys can't tell what I'm doing right now, because we are on an earlier show, we are actually 2 hours in. In an hour from now, we will be watching Spider-Mark live right here. It's premiering. I'm going to give you the link right now. And tomorrow we have Hammerlin, Jamison, and we have Dr. Wayne Doppler. Both of those will be tomorrow. We also have like 5 more pieces of music that need to be released. Here is the link to Spider-Mark. If you guys can give it a quick like and hit the bell just so you're notified at 10 o'clock in 1 hour. I'm probably playing one more song here anyway. I was going to or just call it a day, but no, we're not done yet. You know what I want to see? We're going from Sid 45 to something that happened last week. Batmark got the key to the city last week. I'm not sure if you saw this, but we're putting it on. Batmark, key to the city. It's coming at you right now. There's the link if you want to give it a like and a share. And remember, in 1 hour, Spider-Mark, who's kind of got a little bit of the same attitude as Batmark, to be honest. You'll see. Here we go. Key to the city.
From the creators of South Park, the best musical of this century, and the funniest musical of all time, returns to Broadway.
You know it, Donna. I'm going to be doing crazy things that most people are thinking are not. Like Bausch and Laum, they'd be like, the Renaissance Man show? Yeah, it's a bunch of silliness. That's right, it's a bunch of silliness. You can't find your silliness. You must be living in 2021. Of course, you got to talk about all the negativity, right? That's their devious plan. Just get you to start talking about negativity. No, I'm sorry. You come here. Then you gotta go away. But right now, you come here, we're gonna live in some positivity. Building each other up. Oh, how you doing? Oh, good. That's good. I'm doing good too. Thanks for coming out. Oh, you have a very nice blouse on. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I like that song. Wow, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Where are you from? Columbus, Ohio? I like Columbus, Ohio. When you do that, you're give and take situation. You don't want to be a part of a give and take situation? I just can't figure you out sometimes. I'm like, oh, good, you're supposed to be give and take, right?
No, I want give, and I take.
You're a taker. Obviously, you didn't watch Batmark versus Supermark. Joan's daughter was a giver. Just saying. Just saying. She did this thing. It was in a magazine, I believe. Still don't know how she accomplished it. It was like this weird, I'm not gonna. Definitely a giver. I'm just saying, she was given. And I was like, thank you. Look, when you're Mark Wayne, billionaire philanthropist, whatever you want to call it, at 2 hours and 36 minutes into the show. But Mark Wayne, sometimes I go in, I don't bring the Batmobile. No, I'm driving in with I got like a Ford Mustang Mach-E driving in. Mach-E Pires. That's what we're doing. You drive in, Mach-E Pires, and you're like, yibbity yabbity you. You know what I mean? Look, it's Mach-E Pires Wayne. Bruce Wayne, Mark Wayne, my brother. My brother stepped down. He was like, look, Mark, we need you to take over the family business. You're gonna be Batmark. I'm Batmark. You're Batmark. Strap on the freaking helmet and everything, and you get going. Gotham's got some terror. It needs a man in bat suit to go out there and take him on. That's your job now. Go ahead, Mark Wayne. I just wanted to do some philanthropy crap. You know what I mean? Oh, look, today I gave you guys some $50,000 from the Wayne fortune. All of a sudden, you want me to strap on the bat suit and be like, hey, Batmark, go grab your freaking Batmark peel and get going. You want me to jump in the Batmark peel and do a zipperoo? I'm out there, Gotham City, zipperooing in the Batmark peel. Woo! Woo! Oh, look, it's Batmark in his Batmark peel. What is he doing out there? I'm just patrolling, really. I'm looking for some sort of criminals. You can tell. The guy's breaking a windshield, breaking in through doors, trying to steal the gold. You got Batmarked. I come out of nowhere. Like, where did this bat come from? I'm sorry. I came in my Batmark peel. You didn't? Boop, 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 boop. Look, when you got a Batmark peel, you know, it's kind of like the coolest thing in the world. Oh, the one that they had in 1960s was much cooler. Was it? Have you seen my Batmark peel yet? I don't think so. Vroom, vroom, vroom. The old one? It's got like a 90 horsepower engine in it. Yeah. You think they were really going to trust that with that guy with that silly looking outfit he had on? Adam West? No. Adam West? Yeah, man boob situation going on. You think that he's there in a real Batmark peel? No. He was in an Adam West mobile. Yeah. That one's not too far away from me, actually. I should go and set up my Batmark outfit and go down and take a photo with the Batmark peel. And I could be like, yippity yappity you. Look at me. I'm Batmark. Buy my Batmark peel. Going to serve some justice. Yeah, justice freaking pie. To a couple of these criminals over there. Jack Palance. I got him too. Look. When you're out there and you're Batmarking it, you either like get out of the freaking way or you get an elbow. Like you're getting like a super quick elbow. It's like a bat bow. Woo! You didn't know it was coming, but it freaking hurt. I'm sorry. You just have to remember when you're dealing with a Batmark, the Batwing, you know, these are things that can really come back to hit you really hard. Whew. I also, if you didn't know this before, I've got a bat, like, tank. Batmark tank, yeah. And that one I go out there and just run stuff over just for the hell of it. Oh, look at that small building. Batmarked. Dude, we needed some more clear land. We needed some more clear land. Like for like a weekend, you know, like farmer's market situation. I did a favor to the city. I made space for the farmer's market. Everybody's looking for a farm. We need to have a farmer's market in Gotham City. You're welcome. Batmarked. I went out there with when you got a tank, you just run stuff over. I took out the building, leveled it out, and then afterwards, they gave me this key to the city. Gotham City. Hey, Batmark. Hey, you did such a great job with your excavation. You excavated that building to perfection when you took it down. And we're proud of you. We want to give you the key to the city. Here you go. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to throw this in the back of my Batmark peel. Hold on. I'll be right back. Alfred's in the Batmark peel. He just grabbed it. He said, go on back and give your acceptance speech. So I just want to say thank you so much for the key to the city. And remember that when you are Batmark, you can really take on anybody. You can, you know, have a key to the city. I can go into any building now, right? Is that what this is? Like, you could be sleeping. I could go in there and just grab some cookies and milk. Look, you give me the key to the city. You're telling me I can't go grab some Chips Ahoy and milk from that lady's house over there, from Pamela over there? I was like hungry. I drove by her house. There's Pamela's house. Got the key to the city. Shoo, shoo. I go inside. She got 2% milk. It was organic. Shh. Filled it up about halfway. I grab myself a stack of Chips Ahoy. Batmark sitting there. I dip a roux into the milk. Dip a roux in the Chips Ahoy. Pamela comes walking out. Pamela, remember this? She comes walking out. She's like, what are you doing in my kitchen? I said, oh, I'm sorry. I'm having some freaking Chips Ahoy. You have a problem with that? She said, yeah, those are my Chips Ahoy. I didn't say you could have my Chips Ahoy. I said, yeah, but I have a this. Pulled out the key to the city. She said, that doesn't apply to my personal property. That's where we differ in opinions. I was told I can have the key to the city. I can go anywhere I want. If I want to have some Chips Ahoy, just pick a freaking house. You pick a freaking house, and you go in there and you look for some Chips Ahoy. I don't care if you wake people up in the house. You're Batmark. That was what I was told. Commissioner Gordon. Batmark, do whatever the freak you want. You got the order. Key to the city. Look, you're in the wrong. New statutes. Batmark. Key to the city. Key to the Chips Ahoy. So where did you hide them? Where'd you hide your Chips Ahoy? I'm trying to find them. I'm here. Broke into the house with the key to the city. Wasn't a break-in. I'm retracting my previous statement as Batmark, and I'm saying that I used my key to the city to enter the premises of Pamela because I could smell with my bat smell that there's some freaking Chips Ahoy somewhere in this house. So I took the key. No break-in. Took the key. Kitty cat came over. Excuse me, I'm a bat. That kitty cat tried to mess with the bat. No! I elbowed that kitty cat so hard, right in the face, across the room, decided to take a nap on the couch. He's okay though, but I napped him. You give him a naparoo, where he's not waking up for a little while, he's taking a naparoo, he's like, went back, he's like, I'm not messing with the bat again. The fangs come out. I mean, you don't want to mess with me. Okay, kitty cat, come in and try to... Bat marked through the air. Perfectly landed on his little cushion. Just taking a naparoo. Bat marked. But I went in there, I'm smelling around for those Chips Ahoy, opening up cabinets when she comes in rudely, might I add. Pamela, rude, right? You came in rudely. What are you doing in my kitchen? Excuse me? I got the key to the city. Just had to do a little turning. Key to the city. They gave it to me. Commissioner Gordon. Look, Batmark, wherever the freak you want to go. You feeling like Carvel one day? Just use the key. Go in and grab yourself a watermelon roll. You're feeling like you want to go and grab Italian? Go ahead. Crack open some sort of restaurant back door. Turn on the flame and... I don't know, gnocchi? What do you want to make? Gnocchi, ravioli, calzone? It's on you. You do that, okay? You're Batmark. And if you feel like you're driving by someone's house and you want to make a steak, you're hoping to make a steak and cheese sandwich real quick because you like Philly cheesesteaks, but you're not in Philly. You're Gotham. You can make a Philly cheesesteak. You go into someone's house, like a Pamela, for example. You go into Pamela's house and just like literally ravage through the fridge. You find that steakum, onions, mushrooms, cheese, a grinder. Better have a grinder there, or else you have questions for Pamela. All right, you know what I mean? So you get the grinder wedge out that she specifically had because she knew you were coming, and you make it. Wakes up the family. The smell permeates the whole house. Little boy comes down the stairs. Oh, what are you doing to my house, Batmark? Shut up, kid. I'm making myself Philly cheesesteak. I got the key to the freaking city. What are you doing? What are you doing out of bed? It's 1 in the morning. What are you doing out of bed, Timmy? You're there coming down asking me questions about my Philly cheesesteak? You should be asking to put your head on the pillow. And we'll come back down until the morning, till you see the sunrise. Cock-a-doodle-doo. When you eat cock-a-doodle-doo, then you can get out of that bed of yours and come downstairs and check on things. Okay? I hope you didn't like those Chips Ahoy, because I'm eating the freaking roll. The whole roll of them. There's a half a roll left. I'm eating them all. Excuse me? Pamela, you do know that I have the key to the city, right? And I was feeling like a freaking steakum. I was feeling like a Philly cheesesteak. And I'm like, you know what? I could smell it out. I smell that fresh meat. It's in the fridge. I didn't know you had just made like a fresh prime rib and I could slice it and make myself a Philly cheesesteak. That's on you. You shouldn't have left the meat. You should have eaten it the first time around. When you made the meat, you couldn't all eat the meat. Like, oh, look, I made this a beautiful piece cut of meat. Come down, sit down, family. Let's eat it. Oh, that was good, Mom. Save the rest for later. 2 weeks later, you had to throw it out. Yeah, that's why I took it. Because I know you. You're not eating the leftovers.
I got the steak in the fridge.
Yeah, why are you eating it? Oh, because I want to make something fresh. You're that guy? Slice up that freaking steak, make yourself a Philly cheesesteak. I did that. 1:30 in the morning now. Timmy went back to bed. His sister comes down. Jacqueline? Jacqueline's like, oh, what are you doing in my house? Excuse me, Jacqueline. How dare you come down into the kitchen and confront me with, like, are you like a dictator or something like that? Like, what are you doing? Are you gonna try to give me that, like, guilt trip thing? Like, what are you doing eating my steakum? Excuse me, it's steakum for the public. I got a key. The key to the city, key to everything. All right, given to me by the mayor. The mayor came along, was like, look, Batmark, do your thing. Commissioner Gordon gave me along to the mayor. Mayor was like, here you go, key to the city. So do me a favor, Jacqueline. Walk yourself back to your room. Yeah, get some rest like your brother did. And like your other family members did. Because we really don't have time. You know, we don't have time for you. And bottom line is, this is an awesome steak sandwich. I'm really enjoying it. But you're kind of like killing my buzz. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got this great thing going on. Oh, my friend, yes, 953 days and counting. And if you come tomorrow, you will see me at 10 o'clock when we do it all over again. Oh, my goodness, guys. That Philly cheesesteak was phenomenal. What's that? No, Jacqueline, I don't want to hear a thing. You're sitting there, and you had a perfectly good Philly cheesesteak sitting here, or at least the ingredients to make one, and you don't take that and make a magic moment out of it? I'm going to slice up that steak. I'm going to get some cheese, cheddar cheese. You better bring some cheddar cheese, some horseradish, and make that freaking sandwich. Batmarked. Freaking Batmark shows up in your house, and he's making a sandwich. I don't want to hear excuses. What are you doing in my house? I don't want to hear questions. I want to hear a thank you. Batmark, oh my goodness. I'm so thankful that you showed up at my house to steal some food out of the fridge and make a steakum sandwich at 1 in the morning. Thank you. Thank you for serving. Thank you for helping the family. You're always out there serving justice to people. Your due is Philly cheesesteak every once in a while. I get it. Look, come on in. You want one? Did you leave any for me? No, that's fine. No, I'll go buy more in case you want to come back again. You can't do that? You can't go buy enough steakum for Batmark? I eat the freaking thing. I leave the box out for you, so I remind you. You come down in the morning, just in case I do it in your sleep. You come down in the morning, you see the box and empty steakum on the fridge. Right there. What? You open up the fridge, it's like steakum falls out. But there's nothing in there. It's just a box. What happened to my steakum? You got Batmarked. I'm sorry. I took it from you. Delicious. So good. I'll be back next week to steal another one from you. Key to the city. Deal with it. I was there. They gave it to Batmark. So, Jacqueline and Pamela, you guys have some explaining to do. You know?
Yeah, what are you doing in my fridge?
Excuse me, what are you doing asking me questions? I'm Batmark, okay? I just took down the Joker a couple weeks ago. Where were you?
Oh, I was here working on my social studies.
Your social studies? You kidding me? I was taking down freaking Joker. I take down Joker? I'm popping by your freaking house to make a steak. I'm making myself a Philly cheesesteak. I don't want to hear a word from you, okay?
Jack. Oh, but no, I need to pass my test. I need a Philly cheesesteak myself.
Oh, you do? Okay, go out and buy some more ingredients. Yeah, because I'm Bat Mark, and I need to be nourished. I just took out Joker a few days ago, and I'm feeling like a Philly cheese. By Menon. Oh, Bat Mark, you crazy, crazy animal, you. I really do love Bat Mark. I think it's so funny. Now I'm wondering my cooties bit. I hope they don't like pull me down for that. Like, what happened to satire being an issue? Who the freak knows? Guys, we are 40 minutes away from the premiere of You've Been Spider Marked. And it is a crazy, crazy spider mark from last night. We also have a few more clips from yesterday. I'm going to have to figure this out, but we have Christopher Walken as Dick Facce, we have Hammerlin Jamison, and we have Dr. Wayne Doppler, 3 other bits from last night's show. So I'll be trying to drop those tomorrow and the next day, respectively, as well as at least I got about 4 songs I'm working on. I mean, it's crazy that I have this much currently that I have not been able to drop yet. Let me see if I can even show it to you. I got this. What is this? This is being worked on. I think the hook on that is, where are we? Ooh, the Wolfie's got me now. That's right.
Know what I'll do? Start climbing a tree. The Wolfie's got me now. The Wolfie's got me now.
Woo! That one's being worked on. So then we got, what else do we have here? How about this? Nope. All right, we already did that one. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. What's this one? 25 minutes still. Uh-oh, I lost the clip. That's not good. That means I erased it for some reason, thinking I was done with it. I hope I was done with it. I don't think I was done with it. What was this? Did we do this one yet?
Sunday night. Cool air surrounds me.
Man, I got to get to that one. And then what else do we have here? This is 3 killer songs, and that's not it. We have like 4 more still. Listen to this, though. This is cool stuff. So that's going to be something. I don't even know what this is, but let's see if there's some words here. There is.
Day after day, the news keeps getting worse. Like we never did a thing, just day one.
Oh, man, that's going to be a cool tune. I mean, we got that. And then we're not even done yet, fam. I mean, what's this? Oh, this says I erased it as well. What the freak did I erase it for? It's when we did already. There was another one here I can't find, and it was killer. And I was like 3/4 of the way through it. And now I'm upset that it's gone. Is this it? No. Guys, we had another one I was really far along on, and it looks like it's gone. How did that happen? Like, That's kind of upsetting me now. Yeah. Because we had that roll and we had this really great bit, this song in here that I was working on for a while. Let me see if this is... Nope, that one's not working either. Dang it. That's really upsetting. It's really upsetting. Nope. Oh, man, I hear it in my head. I just don't know. There were like 3, and none of them are here. I don't know what the hell happened to them. This is really weird. All right, we're going to try this again. Nope. Man, I'm pretty upset about this right now because I know I had some killer songs here. And they're gone. They're gone. Nope. So now I have to go through and find them all again? Like, how annoying is that? Oh. Like, this is one of them I can't even find. I had that in the process here being edited. It's just a beautiful piece of music. And then this is a... That's the one I played for you. I don't know, guys. It is a crazy, crazy world we're living in, fam and friends. Remember, in 34 minutes, we'll be watching Spider-Mark together right here on this platform. I would say I'm going to have to work on these and figure out what those tracks are because I had them here. And I will not be satisfied with losing them. They were great, great songs. One of them, definitely, it sounds like I might have erased it by accident, thinking that I'd already dropped it. That happens occasionally, you know. I'll do the old eraseroo, only to find out later, you know, you screwed yourself over there, pal. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing, you know? I'm wondering if we should get one more in here before the end of the eve. You know, just be like, hey, okay, look, we call it on the right note. And I think that note would be... Here's a good one for us to end on. And this will get us prepped for a little Spider-Mark. Here's a little song that I wrote about our society. It's called Running on Empty. And I think this is kind of where I turned the corner and the music changed on this show, where it went sort of more like blues hip-hop, like really funky blues hip-hop thing. And we've been on this roll of kind of rapping in the songs. And I think it started here.
Miro provides an infinite
Not
canvas
really,
for
but
cross-functional
this is where it
teams to
formed and
collaborate
made the
without
most sense.
constraints.
It's amazing thing, controlling everything. They're like, let's get them hooked down on their 5.6 stream. You're gonna wonder if they can feed you everything. You're wondering, can I ever get the truth? No, cause they've hidden it in front of you, and you keep looking down. There's a world going on around you, but you're so consumed with the lies. We're running on empty, running on empty, running on empty. We're running on empty. Everybody so sensitive, yeah, their skin so paper thin. No matter what is said, it affects them, and they can't get through their day unless they make a big scene. But God, looking at this lady, she's so mean. She's on the screen, she's, oh, let's just bow down and let's shut down the rest of the world now. Running on empty. blowing through your head. You're almost there. Where you going, I don't know, I don't care. As long as I get somewhere before the sun rises. Before I had the feeling everybody's dreaming of me. Where you gonna be at 9 o'clock on the dot? Expected you there and you're not. Where you at? I don't care, I'm going home. I'm running on empty. Yeah, I'm over. Hey, he's the game, we control the information. Keep them looking down at the screens. No matter what they do, just keep that information coming. You, no matter how fake it might be. In fact, I'll make it as fake as possible so they cannot go home and take their eyes off it. No, we want them there day and night. Oh, do what you gotta do, don't stop. You can't go home neither. And we got you over time, yeah. But you got to get them on mind control. Oh, we're almost there. Feeding a little longer, yeah, they're getting stronger. That connection to hate. Oh, gonna unleash them on each other soon. Then we do. An hour later, you can come back and get you something. I'm gonna give it to you later. It's better for me. I don't know, cause I'm gonna dig deep. Gonna find something. I'm gonna find something to take you down with. Running on empty. Running on empty. You're running on empty. 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 We're running on empty. Misdirection, yeah, it's the same thing you see when the magician's on the screen, pointing one way, yeah, you do it in the other. Wondering why I can't see where the bunny, the rabbit went in that hop just to pop it out. Got me looking one way, doing something in the other. Holding out one hand, got the stuff in the other, and I don't know why I'm not going undercover, looking in the back end. Cause if you realize what's going on, oh, they got an agenda that they be pushing on, and if you're looking on the surface, you're not gonna find a thing, cause they be hiding it down below. No matter if you put the search query in, you're not gonna find a thing, cause they've been hiding it under your nose, yeah. You gotta look with some crazy codex, you gotta find, yeah, you gotta find yourself some sort of translator to get the information over. I found it in Russian, that I found it, so I gotta find a translator. Oh, I'm gonna do it later. Running on empty, running on empty. Say you're running on empty. Run, 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 run. It's a big game, yeah, they just hold us down like fish. Yeah, they put out the fishing rod and they put their worm on the end, yeah. And everybody going to try to grab the grab you with that hook and they pull you in. There's no getting away. Yeah, you got to go before it's too late. So truly wake up, and be aware of everything that's going on around you before it's over. And if you start just saying yes and getting in line, I worry for you, cause there's no time left for you. You can't be a yes man, you gotta question everything, and if you don't, I gotta question you. Cadillac, take you right, no looking back. I'm gonna stop by the gas station, fill it up and go another 500 miles. Then I'm gonna see where I'm at. When you're running on empty, you gotta get up and you gotta make a new memory, because it's gonna get stale right quick. Yeah, and you can pick your moment, you got to stick to it, you got to make the most of it. Yeah. And so you running on empty, you running on, fill the tank, I got behind the wheel, I made my way as far as I go, as far as I can see, and I ain't looking back, no one looking back at me. I'm trying to run away, yeah, but you can't run away from you, no. Yeah, you're running on you got no way to get it home before you got to get your mind back, your time back. You ain't getting nothing back, so you got to try to settle back in, settle back in. Running on empty, don't go running, don't. You're gonna go far before the hill drops you down to the bottom. You put it in neutral and you gonna sit behind the wheel. You steer it down the way. Hope you get close to the next gas and that. Then you gonna fill the tank and say thank you, my friend, because it was scary. I didn't know if I would get here. It started getting night. I heard a werewolf was howling in the forest. Didn't want to be alone out there. I pushed as hard as I can. Got here in the end, my friend. And every time we turn around, we see someone in the rear mirror, and we're wondering if it's coming getting clearer and closer. We want to take us down. We're on our way out of town. Don't stop me, I don't want you to hold me down. Run.
Wow. Right there, guys. Yes, the world is running on empty. Society's running on empty. When you can no longer fully express yourself or have free speech and ask questions about, your potential health, concerns, there's a red flag. There is a red flag. So we are running on empty. Do me a favor. Here's the link to that. give it a like and a share, guys. That song should be heard by anybody and everybody on this planet. Remember, in 20 minutes, Spider-Mark. Spider-Mark is premiering, guys. We did this a little bit differently tonight. We premiered a clip, and then we did the show, and then we have another clip premiering at 10 o'clock. I'm giving you the link right now if you guys can follow me over there after this is done, and then we'll be in the chat together in about 20 minutes. But I would say this has been another awesome episode of the Renaissance Man Show. And remember, tomorrow we do it all over again for day 966 in a row. We are just 34 short shows away from day 1,000 in a row. So, until tomorrow, fam and friends, if you're here, say goodnight or forever hold your peace. Or at least until tomorrow. I think we're going to do a call-in show this week. That was Angel Dreams mentioned something like that. We used to do stuff like that. I do have a number you guys can call, and I think it's 741-203-741-TALK. It's not active until I actually turn it on, so we'll do that sometime this week. And remember, you can download and support this program by buying songs on iTunes, Spotify. You can listen for free. Tidal, Amazon Music, wherever you search, you should be able to find Mark Pires music there. And remember, this show grows because of you, and I'll keep showing up because of you. So, Angel Dreams, Cheryl Niles, Jacqueline Grace, NPC, Robert Page, Sage Pup, and Vance Banderman, you guys are awesome. And until tomorrow when we do it all over again, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. You got to